Go ahead and send it, News. Go ahead and send it.
He was at hey, boy, he was in a 3-wide the whole game. And you know,
Go ahead and send it, News. Send it. I can send it. Send it.
Just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. What I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, available Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So talented, and his life was taken far too soon. It's unnecessary that Christopher lost his life at just 24. He was my baby, and I think about him every day. When it comes to the anniversary of the passing of his death, I don't really like to talk about it. I know there will be a new tribute in honor of Christopher, and that's great he's still remembered, but it's very tough for me and my family. She actually said that the LAPD detectives who investigated the case know who is responsible for her son's death, but a conspiracy prevents the case from ever being solved. Miss Valletta said she knew the LAPD did their investigation and found out what happened, but they just refused to move forward, and she didn't know why they had not arrested who was involved. According to her, she said it seemed to her that it was one giant conspiracy and someone was definitely being protected. In her words, I have a very good idea who unalived Christopher, and I genuinely believe that the LAPD know exactly who did too. They've done their investigation, but they just refused to move forward. I don't know why they haven't arrested who was involved. It seems to me that it's one giant conspiracy, and someone is definitely being protected somewhere down the line. There's no closure for me until that person is behind bars and sentenced. That may give me some closure if I want to, but it sure won't ever bring my son back. In addition, Valletta also talked about agreeing to be a part of the project City of Lies, which centers around the corruption involved in suppressing the investigation. And she actually opened up more about the corruption involved, saying that she agreed to participate in City of Lies not only to honor Biggie's music, but for Russell Poole, who died in the middle of the investigation. Then in a different interview, Valletta also told
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And space tough to come by there. So get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. To throw, it's Williams. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Michael Dana. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now Remigio. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. What he's showing, past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs.
Oh, my fault. My fault, y'all. My fault, y'all. My fault. Oh, my God.
Another nice game.
My
That's
fault.
now 30 yards between those last two plays. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And Brown's good for a Chiefs touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the first here tonight. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, that goes out a little extra emotion. So now we get a chance to go back in and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Oh, cervical.
Too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To throw, Williams. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
3rd and 3. Here's Williams.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Now Mahomes.
Surgical. Surgical.
By Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they'll set up shop right near midfield.
Somebody call me.
49-yard line. To the air, Williams. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
I ain't heard that in a long time.
And it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
The play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete.
God damn.
Scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Williams. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Good job, my boy. Good job, my boy. Good job, my boy. Let's go.
His tracks at the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring it down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 9. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the Bears' 24-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Second rank.
That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Let's go, y'all. I like that fight. I like that fight.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Pacheco once more. He will score. Touchdown, KC. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw is Williams. Open man down the field. That's Adunze. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
These guys are outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The lines move there, look like nobody open, now second down.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Michael Dana. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, here's Williams. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 22 and a first down. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Here's Mahomes to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes.
Good defense, man. Good defense, man. Good defense.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have
7-0.
the big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over the sideline immediately after the drop.
I figured we have to stop
They
moving.
felt it. They thought he
I know what
had
you
it.
got to do.
Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. I know, but you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Called a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 6. Looking to throw. Williams. He'll get this off to Swift. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so he can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they use your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. Again, he'll drop to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give right side Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense.
He dropped it! Wow.
You're going to be incomplete.
Can't make this shit up.
This is not going to make it easy for you.
Can't make this shit up, man.
We just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Williams. Incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal.
What's the score there, Johnny, man?
Keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break you.
You're about 6? You're about 6? Okay, keep it up. Keep it up, man.
Finding a way to put points on the board, give them anything to spark, anything to build off of, to try and plan a comeback.
The Chiefs offense about
DVL,
set
shut
to
the fuck up,
begin this
DVL.
drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 30 ticks to go in this first half.
At the Bears' 36-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Go.
Shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to load that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That is caught.
That's crazy work. I almost got a pick. I almost got a pick. I almost got a pick. That's crazy work. I gotta see replay. I gotta see replay. Can I see replay? Look at that shit. Good play. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. Good play.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Chiefs 24, Bears 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
But he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Mahomes going to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Yeah. We got 3 seconds. Everybody see what happened. See what the rabbit was going to happen. This is where the rabbit gets
Butker on for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. They'll fire deep, looking for more. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Goddamn, John. Goddamn, DJ. I saw that, DJ. I saw that shit. Wow.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And the tackle going to be made right there. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Hunt.
My thing is, how did Watt get down there, though? How did Watt get down there? I saw Watt got sacked.
73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And called it. Eli was short. Eli was short. He was short in that. I saw that. He was short. Watt is crazy, bro. I couldn't believe he caught that. And it was 2 men on him. 2 men on him. Damn.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
This how you get down, Nicky New?
First down.
This how you get down on me like that?
Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's Pacheco once again. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of
Nikki, you watch my broadcast before you play me. You watch me for a whole week. Stop it. Am I lying or not? You watch me. So it's all right, Nikki. I ain't mad. I ain't mad, Nikki.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter.
Now ain't my screws on. I beat you next time. I will beat you next time. Good game. I ain't mad. I ain't. This game ain't over though. This game is definitely over.
But understanding clock management here on out.
You gotta take it easy on me. Nikki News, you ain't gotta take it easy on me. I want you to play this every time you play me. You know I'm gonna clown you.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a fourth down situation.
DJ, you heard that, DJ? DJ, get this nigga this, DJ.
Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth.
Well, you didn't play nobody.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down. His fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. And somehow
No, you playing good, but I can beat you though. I just got caught off guard. I can beat you though. Don't even do that.
Second down.
Nah, I don't want to hear that nigga. I don't want to hear that nigga.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears 16. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up.
Open door, man. Open door.
Up to the football short here on third down. They'll try for the first from Pacheco. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. By the skin of their teeth, they aren't able to convert on third and inches.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want.
Stop!
With the lead, you control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, we have to start getting into the second half material.
Come here, man. Come here, man. Wait here. Come here. Wait here for.
Vision is so important for the man in the
Here.
middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
On second down, right back to Hunt.
Nancy, you want all the beat me, baby?
3 from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Well done to sniff that out defensively.
Good game, Nicky Noodles.
Goes pretty quickly.
Good game, Nicky Noodles. I'm done, Nicky Noodles. Good game, man. I'm about to eat the food. Good game, Nicky Noodles. I ain't gonna forget this, Nicky Noodles. I ain't gonna forget this game. Trust and believe that.